So I promised today that we would learn a little bit about insects. Now, I know you probably think that insects are bugs and bugs are insects. But if we really want to be good scientists, we know that there is a difference. So we could say that bugs are all the creepy crawly things that crawl around like, ants and spiders and little gnats and all different kind of centipedes and all things with lots of legs or just a few legs or wings or not wings. But not all bugs are insects. Insects have special things about them that make them different from other bugs. Now, I know you know that spiders have how many legs? 8, right? 4 on one side, 4 on the other side. So spiders are not insects because insects only have this many legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now I have some insects here so we can look at them. Don't worry, they're not real. I do like insects, and I probably will go look for some in the yard later, and if I find any, I will definitely show you, but I didn't bring real ones in the house today. So let's look at this one because he's the biggest one. This insect is a grasshopper. Now, not all insects are exactly the same, but they have things that are the same about them, that they share kinds of things that they all have. So the first thing that all insects have are 6 legs. I told you that already, right? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I pick up any of these insects, ooh, I'm going to pick up this one, this flying ant. Look at that one. Look, how many legs does this one have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All insects have 6 legs. So if I count any legs on any of my insects, they're all going to have 6. Another thing that insects have, all of them, oh, I'm going to show you this guy. What does he have right here and here? That's right, 2 eyes. All insects have 2 eyes. And they're not regular eyes like we have. They're called compound eyes because they have lots of little eyes that make up the 2 big eyes so they can really see. That's very important for them to see because what would happen if they can't see all around them? Maybe a bird's going to come by and eat them, so they have to know what's going on around them so they can stay safe and out of danger. So all insects have 6 legs and 2 eyes. Let's see what else all insects have. Let me go back to, oh, look at this guy. He's got long ones. See now, not everything is exactly the same, but they have the same number of parts. See my little beetle here? What are these long things? These are not legs. See, he's got his 6 legs, but these are different. These are called antennae, and they use them to help them find their way around in the world. So all insects have 2 antennae. So you got this so far? 6 legs, 2 eyes, 2 antennae. Now there's another cool thing that all insects have. All insects have 3 body parts. I'm going to use this one again because it's easy to see. He's got a head. Can you touch your head right up there? Head. He's got, this part's called the thorax, the middle part. You have kind of a thorax. It's here in your chest where you breathe. Can you breathe with your lungs? Your lungs are in your thorax. And then the last part of the insect is called the abdomen. That's the bottom part. You have an abdomen. It's down here in your belly. Can you rub your belly? That's your abdomen. That's their belly. So what are the 3 parts again? Let's say our head. We have a head. Our chest or our thorax. And our belly or our abdomen. Now wait a minute. Does that make us an insect? No, because I don't have 6 legs. I do have 2 eyes, but I don't have 2 antennae. So I am not an insect. Now, another thing that all insects have is a cool thing that makes them hard on the outside. Let's look at this cool beetle. Let's make sure he's got all the parts. 6 legs, 3 body parts, and he's got little antenna on the top. So do you know what he has that's special on the outside that keeps him safe and it makes him hard? It's called an exoskeleton. Now, when we talked about x-rays, we learned about our skeletons, and they're on the inside. Where are your bones? Can you feel them? Feel your bones? They're inside. But this guy's skeleton is the outside of him. It's hard on the outside, so it's called an exo. Almost like exit. When you want to get out, it's an exoskeleton. And that's another thing that God gave the insects to keep them safe. those compound eyes and the exoskeleton. And you know another thing that he gave them to keep them safe? Some insects, not all insects, some insects have wings. These two have wings to help them fly away if there's danger. What did he give the grasshopper? Really big legs so he can hop away really fast. And he's green like the grass so you can't see him. See, God knows how to make things to keep them safe. Oh, look at this one. That one has wings too. You know what kind of insect that is? It's one of my favorites. A dragonfly. That's right. Now I know a lot of you have been growing your caterpillars like we did together into beautiful butterflies. Butterflies are insects. And I know that Riley grew some ladybugs. Those are insects too. I have a ladybug right here. Look, here she is with her black spots, right, in her red body. But just remember that not all insects are, how do I want to say it? Good. Kind of don't like saying it like that way, but some insects can hurt you. Some of them we call that harmful. Like a wasp can sting you and some insects can bite you. So you have to be very careful before you touch an insect to make sure it's not harmful. Other insects are helpful, like honeybees. What do honeybees do that is helpful? Right, well they can sting you, that's harmful, but they make honey for us, so that's helpful. And you know, ladybugs are very helpful, and I'm going to show you something later that will teach you about how ladybugs are helpful. And I have a book about it too. I have a book about a very grouchy ladybug. Maybe I'll read it for you today. So that's all I wanted to tell you about insects. In my crafty kitchen, I'm going to make an insect. Maybe you can build, I called it build a bug, but it's more, we're going to make an insect together. So I hope you enjoy learning about insects, and I hope you help me build an insect. Oh, and another thing I want to tell you, insects live everywhere, even Antarctica. So be very careful, but keep those eyes open and see if you can find any insects in your world today.